A scale is defined as the ratio of the linear dimensions of the element of the object as represented in a drawing to the actual dimension of the same element of the object itself. It may be of two types. First is reducing scales. Then second one is the enlarging scale, and third one is the full scale. So for the example of reducing scale, 1:2, 1:20, 1:200, 1:2000. It is the reducing scale. Similarly, 1:5, 1:50, 1:500, 1:5000, and 1:10, 1:100, 1:1000, 1:10,000. So these are the scales that can be possible as a reducing scales. For enlarging scales, now you can see over here 50:1, 5:1, 20:1, 2:1. Then full scale 1:1. Classification of scales: plane scales and diagonal scales. So what is plane scale? Which represents 2 units or decimal point 1 units. For example, meter and decimeters, these are 2 units of measurement. Kilometer and hectometers. Or we can say 10.5 meter. It means this contains 10 meters and 5 decimeters. 6.5 kilometer means it contains 6 kilometers and 5 hectometers. 10.9 centimeter means it contains 10 centimeter and 9 millimeters. Similarly, we can say 75 kilometer. It contains 7 tenths and 5 ones. So I mean to tell what is the meaning of 2 units and decimal point 1. Then similarly, we have the diagonal scales. Diagonal scales which represent 3 units or decimal point 2 units. For example, 10.57 meters. It contains 10 meters, 5 decimeters and 7 millimeters. 6.54 kilometer. It contains 6 kilometers, 5 hectometers and 4 decameters. 170 kilometers. It contains 100 kilometers, 7 tenths and 6 ones. So these are the 3 units. So for example, again, meter, decimeter and centimeters, kilometer, hectometer and decameters, hundreds, tenths and ones. So these are the 3 units. So according to this, we can differentiate. So there are some technical terms which should be known before starting the scales. First is representative fraction. It is denoted by capital R, capital F. So what is this? Actually, representative fraction is the ratio of length of line on drawing or map to the actual length of the line or length of line in actual. Again, representative fraction, it is a ratio between the length of line on drawing to the actual length of the line. So length of line, then the second term that is very important is length of scale. It is equal to the representative fraction multiplied by the maximum distance to be measured by the scale. Representative fraction, it is multiplied by the maximum distance to be measured by the scale, because we calculate the RF over here, then you can multiply it with this maximum distance to be measured by the scale. So what is its means? You can, for example, you have the scale of 15 centimeters, that is the maximum length of the scale. If you have the scale to the maximum distance by the scale, here you can see the maximum distance to be measured by the scale is 30 centimeters. So here we can put the maximum distance to be measured by the scale as 30 centimeters. If the scale for the larger tape, you can say you have the tape of 30 meters. So here we will put the maximum distance to be measured by the scale as 30 meters. So this depends upon the maximum length of the measuring scale. So after this calculation, we can start the scales. To solve such problems of scales, so some information is required. Information is necessary for construction of scales. Number one, the RF of the scale. The RF can be calculated if not given. Then second is the units to be measured. Number three, maximum length of the scale on drawing sheet. So then if you have the knowledge about this, then there are some guidelines for the construction of scales. What are the guidelines? Number one, find the RF of the scale if not given. Then number two, find the length of the scale. It is equal to RF that we have calculated in point number one, and maximum distance to be measured by the scale. Number three, 0 mark should be placed at the end of the first main division. Number four, the RF should be mentioned along the figure. And last point, number five, the names of the main units and subunits should be mentioned either below or at the respective ends of the scale. So these are the some important guidelines. Now we will start the construction of plane scale as per the data given.